Hi everyone and welcome to another Landstack tutorial video. Today we're going to be talking about planning data, which I think is one of the key parts of Landstack. So today we're in Wiltshire, to be exact, we are in Trowbridge, and we're going to start on the left hand side with planning applications. So to toggle a data set on, just tick the box, and then what you'll see populate on the screen are the planning applications. Now, there's dark blue and there's light blue. So dark blue is residential applications, light blue is commercial applications. And then you have 4 different outline colors around those sites. Green, granted, red, refused, orange, withdrawn, blue, pending. Now, you don't necessarily need to know that from the start. You can just click on any of these sites. So if you come down here and click on the site here, on the right hand side, you get a summary box. So the key bits here are link to the application portal, link to the appeal portal because this site went to appeal. You've got the address. I know Waddington Park are the applicant. I know that the application is for 180 units. So really quickly at the click of a button, you know who has put the application in and how many units for and what the decision is. So I can click around here on various different applications and I can get that information. If you want to start to filter this layer down, you can. So on the left hand side, you can click the arrow here. And then I could say, look, I'm not interested in commercial. I just want to look at residential schemes. I want to look at residential schemes above 20 units. And maybe I want to look at those that have had a decision in the last year. If I move my head, that would work. And then there you can see actually a completely different kind of scenario of the district. What's had a decision above 20 units in the last year? Not a huge amount. If I remove those filters, you'll then see everything will start to populate back on. So that's our main planning application layer. Now that is showing everything that is 1 unit and above. If you want to start to look at minor applications, then you can go into a bit more detail by loading the minor applications on. To make you aware of what this is, it's householder applications, it's applications to cut down trees, extensions, things like that. So if you click on a point, on the right hand side, this is a perfect example, silver birch tree reduced by 30%. So a lot of the time, this probably wouldn't be the main layer you go to load on, but you can have both this layer and the planning application layer loaded on at the same time, if you want to. The second layer, allocations, if I just zoom out. So we are showing draft and adopted allocations. Draft allocations are taken from the preferred options and the pre-submission documents. Adopted allocations from the adopted plan. So in Wiltshire, really good example. Green outline here is adopted, pink outline is draft. So if I click on the site, on the right hand side it's going to tell me, and if I click on the draft in the same way, it will tell me it's a draft allocation, and this is a pre-submission allocation. Now you can get another level of detail here if you click the planning info button, and then what this will do is it gives you the data on the right hand side taken straight from that local plan document. So I know what it's going to potentially be allocated for, and then a number of other things that will be coming forward on that site as well that the council want to see. The third layer that we've got is the Shla Hila Shila. So fairly broad name, but this shows you the most recent land availability assessment done in that authority. Now where an authority has done a call for sites and that's their most recent document, we will show that as well. But for the land availability assessment, they're in yellow, green and a red outline. Green is positive, red is negative based on what the council have said within that document. So if it's available, achievable, deliverable, developable, passes everything, it gets the green, fails on anything, it gets the red outline. Again, like with the allocations, you can click on a site and on the right hand side, you can get a quick idea as to where that's come from. The planning info then will give you the notes for that as well. Now, just like I suppose the last little point here is where I think this becomes really useful and kind of why we designed Landstack the way we have is where you can layer data. So I can quickly see what's been submitted in their land availability assessment. I can then see what's been allocated, and then I can then see what's got planning. And so all I'm doing is I'm overlaying on top those different layers to start to see the pattern of development within Trowbridge, but you can do this in any authority because it will work the same no matter the authority you're in. If you're interested and you want kind of some further information, do get in touch with us. You can do that through our website or get in touch with us through support@landstack.co.uk.